If you're an introvert, you might relate to this. Society constantly teaches introverts that we are at our most courageous when we are pushing past the limits of our social battery, when in reality, the opposite is true. We are actually more courageous when we're enforcing the limits of our social battery and learning when to take time for ourselves to rest and recharge. I'll give you a perfect example. I'm at this conference this week. I'm having a great time. I'm meeting wonderful people. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I am going to events without anyone that I know there, and I'm literally meeting strangers and making new friends. And when I say I don't know a single soul here, I don't know a single soul here. I am totally and truly going at every event blind, just meeting people, and I'm having a great time. However, I was planning to go to this networking event tonight, and as I was getting ready and putting on clothes and just kind of trying to get myself hyped up to go, I was just exhausted. I was not having it. I just felt myself dreading it. And I realized that that's not the way that I want to go into a social interaction or an event. And I knew that I had to instead take the rest of the night off, even though I felt this immense amount of pressure to rally and get out there and network and meet people, because that's what I'm here to do. And you see, that's where the programming comes in. That's where I feel this knot in my stomach of oh, I should be out there. I have an event that I can go to with cool people and I should meet them. And I have this fear of missing out. And I have this fear of what if I met somebody that would change something, or a new friend, or what if? And that can feel really deeply overwhelming. But I'm really trying to prioritize balance and self-care, which is why instead I'm staying in. I'll probably get some vegan food, maybe go pick up a few things that I need from the store, and just lie low and hang out. Another thing that isn't talked about enough is that women's menstrual cycles affect our energy levels. And so when you're menstruating, your iron goes down and you are much more tired, and you should be resting to kind of prevent your cortisol levels from going through the roof and all that jazz. I'm not an expert. These are just some of the things I've read. I'm definitely at that low energy state in my cycle, and so even more so, I need to protect my energy and kind of protect where I'm at instead of blindly pushing through. Even if you're at a conference, even if you're at an event where you're going to meet people, it's much better to take more breaks, take more time to rest and time for yourself, so that when you do show up for an event or you do show up in person for something, you can show up excited, bringing your whole self there at your highest energy level, and you feel excited to go rather than dreading it, or rather than feeling like your introversion is a punishment, when instead it's actually a gift that allows you to connect with people on a deeper level and allows you to find space for reflection that can be really hard to get to sometimes. So if you're an introvert, honor your gifts, understand that your limitations are just part of your processing and how you work, and be sure to be kind to yourself.